the Holy Catholic Church, all honorables present, fellow mourners, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. My name is George Mseseri Murera. I'm grandfather to Elvis. As I stand here to say a few words about Elvis, I'm a thoroughly conflicted man because my entire being and mindset tells me, well, Mzee, this is not what we had planned for Elvis. The plans we had for Elvis going forward were for me as a grandfather to attend his graduation and give a toast for his success. Later on, our plans were for me to be in the team that would go and negotiate the most economic Pride Prize for Elvis. Later on, my mind was for me to be part of the planning committee for Elvis's wedding, and that is where I would dance myself lame, showing off my styles that I've acquired over 70 years of life and dancing. Later on, my mind was, we would then ask the aunties who go to visit Elvis to tell us whether there is any good news that we expect. We would ask them whether they just go there to talk about perfumes and eat mandazis, or whether they would be observing and to tell us that there is a bump that can be seen. Those are the plans I had for Elvis. Not to be here today to be saying a word, a farewell to him, because that was really not what my nature and all of us in the family were looking forward to. As it is, the plans of God are different from the plans of man. And that is when we rudely came to realization that we may plan, but God decides. God has decided to take our gem away, and we have accepted that that is his will. And we're saying to Elvis, Kuka, Tiavulei, Senjulos Wakane, go well and may the angels meet you and take you to a resting place. As I finish, I just like to say a few words of thankfulness to all the people who have supported us, all the honorables, all the neighbors, all the constituents, all people and all cadres that came to our support. We say to you, thank you, and may the good Lord bless you. Not forgetting Breastside School family, we thank you. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And as a family, we can only ask that God give us solace and give us comfort. And for all the Christians who pray, we ask for your prayers so that we can go through this dark moment in our lives. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much. And thank you for coming to be with us. May God be with you.
Thank you very much, Uncle George. Edwin Obongo. Makofi kwake tafadhali. And as Edwin comes to give us his condolences, I'd also like to call upon Africa Nazarene, friends from Africa Nazarene, to get ready. Thank you very much, the MC. My name is Edwin Abonyo, not Abongo, but that's all right. I mean, people sometimes confuse those names. To the family, the bereaved family, to the clergy, to the celebrants, and of course all of you mourners, I stand here as a family friend, a very great friend to the family of Elachi. It is not possible for me to talk about Elvis without reverting to Elachi. You'll excuse me for that, and I'm going to seek your indulgence and your forgiveness if I get out of the script, but I will try to keep to the script. Beatrice is a wonderful lady. Little wonder that she's got this kind of a family, or she was able to have this kind of a child. And when I say that, I also will bring in Brian into the whole picture. Brian and Guba, thank you. Now, you've seen the smile in the face. If you look at that booklet, young man, very handsome, very enchanting. He's got a smile that really captivates. This is the kind of person we've lost, and it's so unfortunate. At the risk of repeating what everybody has said, it is very sad to bury a child at this time. We always look forward to us burying our children, and we are all parents, most of us here. Brian was a very respectful child, somebody who was ready all the time to be corrected. He lived up to the ideals of all young people, the youth that we have in our homes, and there's nothing that he did out of character that can make him stand out as a different child. So, with this, it was very sad, especially for me, when I learned through a text, I think from Beatrice, that the boy had been involved in an accident. The only thing we could do, and I remember Beatrice's words, we say, God, Mungu ni mwema. In other words, she took everything in good stride. And really this is what Brian was, going back to his... What did you hear? Please hear property. I said Elvis. Maybe I was thinking of Brian. Maybe I was thinking of Brian when I said that, but thank you very much for that correction. So he took everything in very, very good stride, and it was very encouraging. You can imagine when you're telling somebody pole, and she tells you Mungu ni mwema. In the same manner she has stood here and spoken. You see, you are coming to condole somebody, and it's almost like he's condoling you. So, Beatrice and your family, poleni sana, sana, sana. It's a very sad thing to you, Beatrice, Brian, all the children, and of course the larger family. I wish to stop there. I don't want to go far because I'll be carried away. In other words, I'll start talking how we were with Beatrice, how she used to stay with me when I was in a problem. This is a wonderful lady. This is a very, very big family, a very nice family, a very respectful family. So may God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Obonyo. It's Obonyo. Just the way you had heard Brian. It's exactly the same way I'd heard from the beginning Abongo. Thank you, Sana Edwin. Really do appreciate it. Africa Nazarene, are you ready? Karibuni sana.
Thank you so much. All protocols observed. I'm Reverend Charles Onyango, Chaplain, Africa Nazarene University. And with me here, we have the fellow comrades. So